Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining me for the live stream tonight, Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, better known as Black Friday. We are going to have our 88 mile per hour live stream. We have our Space Stalker, and this is probably the one thing in GTA 5 that you unlock that has just left us guessing because it looks so mysterious. It's got many different clues that we will talk about, but still it really does not seem to do anything other than some crazy ass horns. There's really nothing going on, and it leads us to believe that this is linked to the Chiliad mystery. Now, I say that because we have some evidence that there's probably something going on with the Space Stalker that we need to do to unlock the mystery found here at the top of the mountain. Thanks again for joining, guys. I hope you're having a good Black Friday. Javier Morales, SAN, Trippy Bacon, Joey Likes Racing, really appreciate you joining up, Joey. Trippy D chilling with you guys as always. Thanks again. It's going to be a truly epic live stream. As we were awaiting the start of the stream, we were checking out the sunset. Guys, you might have noticed how the sun went down, and just as it went down, the moon just so happened to fly by, showing you that this would be a perfect vantage point for the eclipse. Stay tuned here at Trippy Commentaries because we have a crazy eclipse episode coming your way very soon. You guys are going to like that. But as for today, we're going to try to accomplish 88 miles per hour, hopefully traveling into time here in the game. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the hidden Easter eggs and all the mysteries and everything here in Grand Theft Auto 5, you might wonder why people think the Space Stalker might be linked to the DeLorean in the first place. Well, it was we here at Trippy Commentaries who looked at a clue at Lester's house that seemed to be an obvious picture of the Space Stalker, and it said 88 miles per hour. Now, a ton of people came out to try to debunk us. This was back in the original gen, and they were saying, yeah, there's a ton of Back to the Future clues, we understand, but that is not showing you that it's the DeLorean going 88 miles per hour. It says something else. Well, fast forward to the new version of the game on the Grand Theft Auto 5, the PC, and the PlayStation 4. You could clearly see the clue, and it definitely showed the Space Stalker going 88 miles per hour. So it's definitely something we've been talking about for a while, and we are going to talk about a few of the links to the Chiliad mystery before we try to accomplish 88 miles per hour for ourselves live tonight. Gaia Legend, Trippy Advanced, what's up? AVP Yayo, Top Cat, everybody join up for a Black Friday stream. This is going to be a good one for sure. Thanks again for joining, guys. As you all know, the one thing I'm thankful for, well, of course there's a couple things I'm thankful for, but I'm truly thankful for all of you guys. You are a great community, and keep getting better. Trippy Blood Dragon joining up. So here we are, guys, at the top of the mountain. You can see the Chiliad mystery mural. One thing that I think we all look at, the jetpack. Let us fly the jetpack. Rockstar, you are the ones holding the sacred jetpack. If it is in the game, at least give us a clue. Look at it. It even has the little lines showing that it's in use. So the one thing that we do have to look at when it comes to the mural, first of all, notice the color that everything's in. Of course, mostly everything's in black, but you have this here in red, the X's in red as well, the cracked egg. All of the main things seem to be in this dark reddish color. And then, of course, you have the lightning bolts. We've been talking about the power, the lightning bolts recently here at the channel. And if you look at the lightning bolts, those same lightning bolts are found on the tires of the Space Stalker. And what color are they in? But the same exact red. So that's interesting. That seems to be the obvious link. I mean, we are looking for something to do with power. Seems to be that the Space Stalker is the missing link. So is the Space Stalker some kind of time-traveling machine? That is definitely far from conclusive. Now the reason why we all think it is because it definitely resembles the DeLorean from Back to the Future. And there's a main thing that the Back to the Future time machine uses in order to travel through the space-time continuum. And that is the flux capacitor. And believe it or not, guys, the flux capacitor is resembled at Lester's house. In other words, Rockstar has put the flux capacitor symbolized here in Grand Theft Auto 5. And it's an interesting design. I'll show you guys here in a second. First, let's see if we can make it up to the top. The Space Stalker, even though you can see it says off-road, it is far from an off-road vehicle. Wait a minute. Check this out, guys. It's actually raining. No way. This cannot be. This is actually a very strange coincidence. So it is lightly raining. It's a light drizzle. We'll see if that's good enough to make the UFO appear. And we have the Space Stalker. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to make the UFO appear naturally. It's so hard. I mean, take it from me. I'm always trying to do videos where I don't want to put in cheats to show off this UFO when I have to do something here, but there's not much I can do. You know, I'll go sleep with Ursula or whatever because she can make it rain, and by the time you come back up here, the rain stops. So it's very hard to time everything up. But sure enough, here in our Black Friday live stream, we have some natural rain. Hopefully it holds off. We came here during one live stream. In fact, it was the one where we went and knocked the bottom off of Ursula and came here while it was raining, and the rain stopped right before 1 o'clock. It's probably a little bit harder to see the rain for you guys, but it is raining. In fact, it's picked up a little bit. Let's check this out. We might have the natural UFO, and then we will crank up the Space Stalker to 88 miles per hour. Now, I'm timing this up because I have a team, a couple people, or a few people I should say, that I've been talking with on Twitter through the DMs that have been looking into the Space Stalker. And the one thing that they have told me, and I'm not sure, I have to kind of confirm this myself. I've tried some tests in the past, but it's very hard to do because the Space Stalker does not have a speedometer. It's the one car in the game that does not tell you how fast it's going. But the tests that I'm hearing from that are coming back, guys, is that the Space Stalker maxes out at 88 miles per hour. What's the chances that it would max out right at that speed? 1 o'clock. Wait a minute. What's going on here, guys? It is clearly raining. What? Isn't that strange? It's clearly raining, but see, I don't think he counts as rain. See, watch. Clear. I bet you when we put in when it, switches over to thundery or whatever, the UFO will probably show up. Or not? Huh. Very strange. Or wait, it's 3 o'clock, isn't it? Is it 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock? It's been a while since I've been to the UFO. I don't know. We could have waited, but now that I think about it, it probably would have stopped raining by 3 o'clock if that's the case. So I'm going to go ahead and reload it real quick. I do have the Space Stalker right here, and then we have a second save file ready to go. Drew Peacock chilling. Trippy Drew. Trippy Panda. Sauron saying the eye is watching. Yeah, I guess if Sauron's joining up, that's true. Oh man, live stream's going fast. We got Politics Today joining up. Appreciate you joining up, Politics Today. Saw that you retweeted out a tweet of ours yesterday. Greatly appreciated. Predicted Trump versus Clinton election within GTA 5. What? Oh man, that's hilarious. So it was at 3 a.m. You guys think that maybe it would have stayed raining up until 3 a.m.? That's a good one. Probably not. We would have been disappointed. We would have sat around for 3 hours or whatever. Oh man. Okay, so we must navigate back over here. So once again, guys, you can see the red coloring kind of matches up there with the coloring on the Chiliad mystery mural, which has the lightning bolts on the side. The lightning bolts are found on the wheels. The space docker is possibly the DeLorean. But one of the huge questions remains. What about the flux capacitor? As I said, guys, it is represented in the game. So Rockstar is basically showing us that, hey, we are putting Back to the Future clues everywhere. We're just spamming the hell out of Back to the Future clues in this game for you guys. On top of that, here's a clue saying that the space docker is potentially the DeLorean. And on top of that, oh no, go. And on top of that, of course, they have the flux capacitor outline at Lester's house. You guys might have seen it. Let me show you a picture of Doc with the flux capacitor blueprint. There it is. And that same blueprint, pretty much a recreation of it, is found at Lester's house. And there's one thing that's very interesting about the flux capacitor's design for me, and that is the Y shape. The Y shape. Shout out to ABP Yeo. Playing GTA 5 on the PS3, had some internet problems. Yeah, I hear you there. Once again, hopefully you guys are having a great Friday. The weekend has come. Let's celebrate. The one and only. Nice. I like that name, One and Only. Saying beat the game without killing to solve the mystery. But that's impossible. You're going to have to kill someone sooner or later. Super Hands asking for a face reveal. Trying to plan something out for you there, Super Hands. Also, guys, you can see there's the blueprint. And there is the actual flux capacitor as seen in the movie. I will also point out the flux capacitor can also be seen in the train, and I'm going to get to all of the different time control, components during this live stream. Don't worry, I'm going to cover it all. Sit back, relax, get trippy, and hopefully let's get to 88 miles per hour. So the flux capacitor is in that Y shape, and we're going to do one of the theories from Trippy Delirious, Trippy D, your guys' moderator right now. So what he's thinking is that maybe you have to go in a circle. So therefore, you're not losing any speed, right? You keep gaining speed, possibly staying at 88 miles per hour. If that does indeed, of course, get to the max speed here for the space docker at 88 miles per hour. Well, we do have a location that really shows off that circular pattern. And there's a couple things that we have to talk about with that. I think that is definitely a great theory. We'll try it out here in this live stream now. Of course, we've talked about how the space docker's max speed seems to be set at 88 miles per hour. As you guys can see, there's no way to really tell unless, hopefully the PC community can maybe do something. I don't know if there's a mod. Perhaps you can mod a speedometer onto the space docker. That would be helpful. But there's really no way to officially confirm it. Whoa, blow up. Especially because you have different terrains. As you guys were seeing, I was flying downhill. So does that gain extra speed? Personally, I do not think that getting struck by lightning, I do not think that that is what we need to do to get to time travel status. Because it doesn't always have to do with getting struck by lightning. That is Back to the Future 1. And the reason why they had to get struck by lightning is because the flux capacitor wasn't working. They didn't have plutonium. They didn't have any source of plutonium, so they couldn't get everything to work. So what they had to do was get struck by lightning. Maybe we have to look into radiation. We have clues of radiation. That's all part of plutonium. It's all kind of linked. So it shows you that maybe there's another way. There's also the Mr. Fusion that was added. So in Back to the Future 2, no need for a lightning bolt because they had the Mr. Fusion. They actually used garbage to power up the space docker. It seems like the space docker is missing something. TJ Banks join up. Once again, really appreciate all of you guys chilling. Let me know how you're doing. Ricky Ritalik? Hopefully I pronounced your last name right, Ricky. So we're back on top of the mountain. We're going to head back to the cargo bob here in a second, guys. Check this out. Look at, there's actually a place here where the space docker fits perfectly through, you see? So what if this is the track? I mean, it's right next to the mural. Here we go. Away, Franklin. You have this special ability. You're the one who gets the space docker. Whoa! We're traveling through time. We're upside down. What the hell? Oh boy. We're off track. I think we might reach 88 miles per hour, guys. We found the log flume. Oh no. Whoa. And a tree. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, dude, that'll get you dizzy real quick in first person mode, right? Although this is the trail. We did find it. Let us know, guys, if you have any theories when it comes to 88 miles per hour and the space docker. As I mentioned, Rockstar loves to put different Easter eggs and different references to some of the best movies in our history. And there's no other movie that they reference more than Back to the Future. 1.21 gigawatts. Here's a fun fact for you guys. It's actually, I think it's pronounced like 1.21 gigawatts or something like that. And they just completely mispronounced it the entire movie. And because of that, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say gigawatts. Getting out of the tree. There we go. Rocky 91 saying, I think you're going to blow up. Guy Legend. What if that symbol can be struck by lightning? See, that's the question when it comes to this, because we were just chatting with Trippy D. He joined up for a Chiliad mystery episode here at the channel. I'll put a link in the description if you guys missed that one, because it was all about power, as well as a couple other things. But he was talking about how this doesn't necessarily have to resemble a lightning bolt. You know, it doesn't mean that we need to get struck by lightning. It could also mean, of course, just power. It could be resembling power, and maybe, you know, we have to get power, maybe it's missing power, maybe it does indeed need to be struck by lightning. That's definitely a plausible theory, for sure. Amstel 54 joining up. Grove Street Circle is the only place that's identical to San Andreas. Hit 88 miles per hour on Grove Street, and we might be able to visit CJ. CJ does indeed have the jetpack, last we learned. Master Eclipse? Wow, dude, that's a dope name. Master Eclipse. What's up, Master? Hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving. Appreciate you guys all joining up for Black Friday. Just for you guys, because it's Black Friday, the stream is completely free. You don't have to pay a dime to chill with all of us here in the live stream, for sure. Black Friday only, though. Trippy, Top Cat, Lieutenant Chief, everybody joining up. Razalf DK, Leonardo Domans. See, I saw your comment earlier, and I was like, man, how the hell am I going to pronounce that? My theory is we need perpetual songs of hate or love to move the space docker for the Air's Omega 2 wings. What the hell? That's some very trippy stuff, for sure. Alright. Reloading, as you see. We have our cargo bob ready to go. We have our space docker ready to go. And we are going to start off by doing Trippy Delirious's theory. That's what we're going to start here in the live stream. If you guys have any theories when it comes to going 88 miles per hour in the space docker to possibly travel through time, this is the time to say it, because this is our 88 miles per hour live stream. We have a bunch of special events coming for you guys here at Trippy Commentaries. Yesterday we had a Resident Evil 4 live stream. Really appreciated all the love you guys were giving me. You guys really liked that one. Stay tuned, as we do have the second part of that coming soon. But really appreciate all of you guys chilling with me there. And now we're getting started on the GTA front. Oh no, Space Docker. We got it. Oh man. Joey likes racing YouTube, saying go to the airport. It's a good call. We'll definitely have to do that. Harambe joining up. The Harambe. Harambe, let's face it. You made an error in judgment there, unfortunately. Now you're no longer with us. People just need to get over it. There's so many people that are trying to bring back Harambe. There will never be another Harambe. We just have to leave it at that. Shout out to Trippy Atheist joining up. Mikhail Van Emzerfoot. Trippy, I think that the eye is in the holographic UFO. Really? I know what you're saying there, because the eye is at the top of the mural, and the mural clearly is resembling Mount Chiliad. So if that's the case, the UFO is the one thing hovering over the mountain, and that's what the eye is resembling on the mural. Guy Legend. See, Guy Legend, that's kind of like the Chiliad mystery. There's Easter eggs that aren't really referenced, but are definitely thought about. Certainly, Rockstar is doing the same. Politics Today, saying the UFO crashed underwater in the north. Omega is connected to that UFO. I know why you're saying that, Politics Today. Omega said that he escaped a UFO right before it crashed. So I definitely see the connection you're making there. Jordan Hall, I think the jetpack is a part of the DLC story mode expansion. CJ is supposed to give it to you. Jordan Hall, I have to say, of course, as you guys know, I always try to mention the best comments of the live stream, and Jordan Hall just made the best comment so far. He's absolutely right. As far as, a DLC, how about one featuring CJ? You have to admit, that's probably something that Rockstar would love to include in the game. And if CJ actually does make a return, he's going to have the jetpack. He's probably going to show it off. He's going to be like, hey, Franklin, you think you're cool and all? Check this out. You ain't seen shit. I got the jetpack, biatch. He's going to fly in. That would be cool. We'd all be like, damn it. What about the Chiliad mystery? So it would be interesting if that's the case. I don't think so, because why would Rockstar reference the jetpack so much in a game? Really makes you think. Really appreciate all of you guys chilling. Unfortunately, my YouTube counter is not working right now, so it doesn't actually show me how many people are in the live stream, but the chat is going quickly. It's hard for me to keep up. Because of that, it's a little bit hard to read, but I know there's a bunch of people in here. Greatly appreciate all of you guys chilling. Hopefully you're ready for the weekend. Trippy Shanae Sansome, what's up? Oh, almost crashed into the antenna there. So here's what we're going to do, guys. As I mentioned, there's a theory that our very own Trippy D has, Delirious, and he thinks that perhaps going in the circle, so that way you get perpetual motion and max speed, maybe that is the way to possibly get to 88 miles per hour and travel through time. I don't know. I still have a feeling we have to figure out what's going on with the flux capacitor. Because if Rockstar, if they are going out there and saying that they believe in the flux capacitor, they're symbolizing it in the game, you think that it would be necessary for the space docker. Trippy Claude, what's up, Trippy Claude? The second mural is not real, it is fake, that Rockstar put in. What do you categorize as the second mural? The Sinner's Passage mural, or as I call it, the Illuminati mural? Amstel 54. Amstel 54 with an amazing comment here, guys. Right back, probably taking over the comment of the stream by saying Trevor would probably eat CJ. Yes. Now here's the thing. Trippy D, I know your theory is to get perpetual motion, which we have to accomplish here at the prison. But I'm guessing, you're talking about this ring that goes around it. I'm really hoping that nobody messes with us as we try to pull this off. But this is genius. We have to give credit to Delirious. Oh, alright, landing. Guys, I greatly appreciate all of you who help me out with all of these theories. And, you know, those of you who are extremely knowledgeable, it really stands out. Of course, we all know Delirious is very knowledgeable when it comes to Rockstar. And this is a genius theory. Look at it. It is made perfectly in the ring, the one place in the game where we can hopefully get that motion to get to 88 miles per hour. For those of you just joining, we have a team that has been working on the Space Docker, looking closely into it, and they say that just without any other things coming into effect, no downhill or anything, no cheats, the Space Docker maxes out at about 88 miles per hour. So it's very interesting that Rockstar did that, right? Also keep in mind, when you use Franklin's ability, you do gain a little bit more speed. And I think it might even be that the Space Docker's max speed is 87 miles per hour. See, in my tests, that's what I was starting to believe. And then when you use Franklin's ability, that's the extra notch that it takes to go over. Shout out to Trippy Advanced, Trippy Shanae, Trippy Corey Lamb, Amstel54, James Alexander joining up. Really appreciate you joining up, James. I think James said it was his first live stream and first time commenting. Definitely appreciate you being part of the communication. That said, guys, let's do this. Let's see just how fast we can go. See if our boy Delirious is right. Jonathan Williams joining up, saying it might be right because CJ was locked up. Uh-oh. Whoa. Yeah, that's a good call. CJ was indeed locked up. And now, I'm going to wait till we start to get this speed here because I'm already noticing this is very hard. This is not going to be easy. Delirious gave me a little bit of a challenge here. But the one thing that stands out for me when it comes to this location linking up to the prison here and 88 miles per hour is that it does indeed have an 88 mile per hour clue in the prison. Now, that said, there's 88 miles per hour clues all over the place. But at least there is an 88 miles per hour clue in the prison. So here we go, guys. Make sure to show plenty of love to Delirious, because once again, he comes through extremely clutch every time. And he's exactly right. This is the one location. Now, does that mean that we have to use Franklin? See, I've always thought that Franklin is the key to going 88 miles per hour just because he's the guy who's always driving. He's that guy with that special ability. And let's face it, he's the only character who contacts Omega and unlocks the Space Docker. The other characters can collect the parts, but it's Franklin, possibly the egg, who communicates with him. Drew Peacock saying Rockstar would not make it easy. You're 100% correct. Trust me. The one thing that's got me into Easter eggs, guys, I love Easter eggs. I'm obsessed with Easter eggs in all kinds of games. I can't wait to show you all kinds of mysteries from different games. But it was Rockstar that started me into the rabbit hole. It was, I believe, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. It was Vice City that has all kinds of hidden mysteries and Easter eggs, including an exact recreation of the Hill Valley. I believe it's the clock tower there that got struck by lightning. That exact location is recreated. Whoa, man, this is tough. We definitely need the special ability to pull this off. But yeah, that location in Hill Valley, which is the village from Back to the Future. In fact, all three movies, it travels like 120 years through time, all in Hill Valley. But that is all recreated in Vice City, showing you that Rockstar has been building up to this Back to the Future Easter egg. They've represented the movie in multiple Grand Theft Auto games, all culminating into this one. This is a tough turn. I don't have any... I guess I did have full special ability. I'm trying not to use it. So let me know what you guys think. I'm trying to read the chat, but it's hard. If I read the chat, I'm going to crash. So let's try to stay completely on course. What we're going to do, I'm going to try to do 8 laps without fucking up at all. trying to see if we even need to use the special ability. We might not even need to. See, as long as I can get the turns perfect, you see, I don't think we'll need to use it. Maybe we have to use it. We'll see. So what we'll do is we're going to do 8 laps, trying to go completely perfect. And after that, we're going to use the special ability and see how long it will last. Man, see, I would have just messed up there. Alright, so the starting point for us is going to be the front gate. Wish me luck, guys. It would definitely make sense to take 8 laps. The infinite 8. Wow, what a freaking comment. Amazing comment. Like I said, guys, alright, here we go. We're starting off, by the way, lap 1. Amazing comment. It's hard for me to read the chat, but a comment that the stream is set, guys. Look at all those power lines. Notice how the power lines lap perfectly. Ah, man, I just hit the dirt. I don't think that's going to fly. I'll start over here. But yeah, all the power lines. It's amazing. Alright, guys, we need to go 8 laps in a row. Hopefully. Yeah, okay, so here we go. This is going to be a lot of pressure on me. It's not going to be easy. If you guys want to maybe boot on GTA 5, maybe try it yourself, do some experimenting. It seems impossible. It's one of those things that at first you're like, no. But then once you perfect it, you realize that, man, this thing is kind of made up perfectly to do this. The angles are set perfect to where you don't have to hit the brake at all. This is the tough angle. Whoa! Oh, you see, it's possible. Alright, so that's lap 1. No! Man. You know what? I don't want to get you guys completely dizzy. I'm going to make sure to try that off camera. I'm going to go 8 laps completely perfectly. I have a feeling I'll go, with the pressure on, with the live stream all watching, I'm going to go like 7 laps and fuck up on the last lap. So without getting you guys dizzy, I'm not going to make you guys sit through that. But what we will do is we're going to turn on the special ability, and we'll see how long the special ability will last as we go through. Starting now. Activate. Alright. See how it does. Shout out to Lazy Fawn. A little bit easier for me to give some shout outs while I'm using the special ability. Great comment though, guys. I loved it. Look at all the power lines as we circle around the prison. And notice how we fling off. Oh boy. Flinging out. Whoa. Okay. So I have a feeling there's something to this. Once again, make sure to show love to Delirious because he's exactly right. One thing that I think of when it comes to the whole, because think about the circle motion, guys. It lines up with the flux capacitor in the Y motion. That's giving you that perpetual motion. You can see, of course, you have Mount Chiliad in the distance. And if you guys are familiar with the Large Hadron Collider, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, but it's a crazy-ass experiment that some scientists are doing, pretty much trying to create black holes. That whole thing is in a figure 8-like form. Basically, it's kind of the same thing with the circles. They're making it so it doesn't have to slow down at all. It just keeps up that same consistent speed. Basically, they're trying, Back to the Future, they're trying to create the flux capacitor in real life, guys. Ghosty M. You guys have been joining up with the Discord that we just created. Shout out to Captain Shark. He did a lot of trouble, a lot of hard work going through to make that Discord. I will be joining up to see what you guys are chatting about in there. We're going to have some crazy-ass conversations in there for sure. Delirious chilling in the Discord with you guys. Shout out to Isaiah Chatton, I think. Of course, you can have a shout out. Appreciate you joining up. SAN Steven Tarragano. Nice, I like that last name. Tetric Army over Zancudo, but it's gone. Literally, remember the UV map. UFO somewhere else during the mission. Trevor has his own cargo bob, and they talk about weapons just in case. Interesting. Thanks for the heads up, Delirious. Really appreciate that. That's Clutch once again. So here we are, guys. I'll do one more lap, and then we'll probably head off. Let me know what locations you have in mind to try to get 88 miles per hour. You know what we're about to do here. I'm sure you guys have a guess. All right. Sorry about that. Just guzzling down some coffee. I need the energy. Look at this, guys, going on the lap. So what we have to do, of course, is make it rain. Thundery, to be precise. Maybe if we get struck by lightning while reaching 88 miles per hour, maybe that will travel us through time. But as I mentioned, it's not all about the lightning bolts. Even though we showed off the lightning bolts on the tires, that doesn't necessarily mean that we have to get struck by lightning. It could be resembling power. Maybe we're missing the flux capacitor. Maybe we're missing the Mr. Fusion. There's a lot of possibilities. Shout out to Taylor Wright, Sleep Leaser. Whoa, you guys see that lightning bolt? Truly epic, going through the wind farm. Interesting, guys. Wind farm. Power plant. Perhaps we should go check that place out next. But we do have to say, this is a pretty good, I don't know if it's a discovery, but it's a little bit of a find here in this live stream, guys. The fact that you have this perfect ring around the prison. They put this thing here for a reason. It's the only one like it in the entire game. And it's a perfect place to reach max speed with the Space Docker. The Bolingbroke Penitentiary. Not exactly the best while it's raining, though. White Tiger joining up. What's up, White Tiger? Trippy Claude has to head out. Appreciate you chilling with us, Trippy Claude. Definitely hope to see you sometime during the weekend. I do have a couple things scheduled for the weekend for you guys, so if you're chilling, looking for something to do, I'll definitely give you an opportunity to get trippy, for sure. Joey likes racing YouTube. Saying the airport. We definitely have to head to the airport. I don't know if I can get the max speed with it raining. Let me try one more time. It seems like the rain makes it just slick enough to where you're probably not going to have any success. This will be the turn that'll test it. Here we come. Alright, well, we hit it pretty good, actually. This would make for a good GTA Online track. I'm sure people have created this track, or maybe even Rockstar. But this would make for like a good Mario Kart style craziness track. Whoa. Yeah, definitely hard with the rain. I'm going to reset it. A cheat-free load here. SAN saying, looked into a freaking laptop whose clock is malfunctioning. Oh man, that sucks. Ray R66AY6. What's going on, Ray? Trippy Delirious putting a link for you guys if you want to head over to the Discord. Try to get that pretty cool for you guys. Maybe give you some exclusive conversations. Walmart Bleach. Interesting name. Red Sun Neki. Okay. Space Docker. What if it docks on something? I think that's a great theory. Back up here on the top of the mountain, guys. Definitely think it's a good theory, especially because if you've been paying attention here at the channel, especially we had a major episode go up a couple days ago where we talked a lot about the dock and how Rockstar is hiding a massive clue, which is docking. So that all links up to the Space Docker as well. You know, on top of all of that, think about it. You have this picture, or I'm sorry, this formation right here. If you guys look at this on the last version, if you go on to GTA 5 on the Xbox 360 or the PS2, this looks completely different. They intentionally changed this to show off the hand. This is basically pointing towards Jay Norris, the character that you blow his head up. And he's doing that docking signal. So not only do you have that, you have the space docker. It all links up. It all could be basically a clue towards the space docker at this point. Oh no. Let's head down the mountain. This is always treacherous. So let's talk about the Back to the Future movies, guys. In Back to the Future 1, as we mentioned, that is the movie where they needed the lightning bolt to travel through time. But it should be pointed out that that's not exactly their preferred method. The only reason why they had to use the lightning bolt was because they did not have plutonium. So if there is a way to possibly get plutonium, I know, there's plenty of references to radiation, that kind of thing here in the game, so maybe that's linked up. But that would, that'd be an amazing find if we can find any sort of plutonium, because that would possibly be something that we could use to make the space docker useful. Taking a shortcut down the mountain. Ketty Inwound, turn on your thrusters. Right on D-pad, okay? It's not working. I'm pressing right on the D-pad. It's not working. Wouldn't that be crazy, though, if it did turn on? I'd be like, I never thought of that. Right on the D-pad? How did I never know? Almost down to the bottom, guys. Boss Bayless joining up. Hope you're having a good Friday, Boss Bayless. It's going to be a very trippy weekend, guys. This is our Black Friday live stream, of course. 88 miles per hour and beyond. Great comment here by Captain Shark asking if we've driven the space docker by the rocket. That's the rocket at the atomic, not sure if it's a gas station or I think it's a restaurant or whatever. But yeah, definitely something we have to try. I don't think I've done, I probably have done it, but not that I remember. So we'll definitely try that out here on the stream. Obviously that's a point towards nuclear, possibly a reference towards plutonium. So our space docker is a little bit junked up. What we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to head over to the wind farm. If they are referencing with the lightning bolts and all that, like we said, it doesn't necessarily mean lightning. It could mean power. Possibly that means that it's referencing a power plant, the wind farm. We found some very interesting things at the wind farm. There's a hidden question mark there. And there's also a hidden X, the same exact X that can be found on the Chiliad mystery mural. So we have the lightning bolt from the mural found on the space docker, and the X from the mural found on the wind farm. Let's put two and two together, guys. Maybe that is where we have to go 88 miles per hour. Now, getting back to the video that we did with Delirious, a huge episode for us, guys, as we talked about time and power. I think Delirious made some huge revelations in there, and some which he didn't even probably realize. But time and power is really two of the main keys to this mystery, and that is where the time comes into question. We're talking all about power here, taking the space docker to the power plant, but we all know that when it comes to Rockstar, especially Grand Theft Auto 5, where Rockstar just puts so much emphasis into time. Because of that, there's probably a specific time that we need to do this. Hey.
Come on, man.
Oh, really?
Oh, shit.
You really want to mess with us? Who are you? Let's see what we can scare him with. Don't mess with us, we have an axe. This is gonna be dirty. Oh! Let's get out of here before the cops notice. It is in Blaine County. What? Wait a minute, somebody got in his car? Or was that a passenger or something? Let's do a quick stop, guys. We're here at the Alien Hippie Camp. Oh yeah, by the way, we were talking about Back to the Futures. Back to the Future 3, they had no lightning bolt. They had no flux capacitor. They had to use the train to get to 88 miles per hour. Of course, they didn't have plutonium back in the Wild West. So that's yet another theory. Hey guys, check it out. Look what we have. It's a space docker, eh? You like that? It's pretty cool, right? I don't know what it does. I mean, it's got lights on it. You like that? They're green. Watch this. Notice how that one scared him. The other ones are fine. They don't like that one though. So let's just do a quick stop, guys. Let's see if there's any 88 miles per hour clues here at the alien hippie camp. Because we know that this mural here is really the same exact mural that's found on top of Mount Chiliad. And notice how the power lines are just put all over the place here. They're intentionally put here way more than they need to be. Because once again, Rockstar is pointing out power. That said, I'm not seeing any definitive 88 miles per hour clues here, unless I'm missing some. I mean, I guess if you look at all these symbols, they do look a little bit like 8s. You know, what is that, BB over here? It's close to 88. BB with an arrow. Kind of looks like 88. M. Gamble joining up. What's up, M. Gamble? Mark McDonald saying, it's the egg. What's the egg? Lieutenant Chief talking to Gaia Legend. Gaia Legend doing a lot of great things for the Trippy community as well. Definitely show love to Gaia. Oh, SAN saying, see you guys later. Gotta go eat something. Make sure to eat something extremely potent, SAN. I ate a huge meal before starting the stream. I had some fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and some green beans, as well as a roll. It's pretty good. I'm very full now. Alright, so we're not too far away from the wind farm. Let's go, guys. Oh, man. I am Sly Cooper. What's up, Sly Cooper? Have you ever noticed that the space docker has a couple wings on the front and 2 jets on the back? Yeah, notice how the wings are right behind those wheels. And they even have those stabilizers on there. And then the 2 thrusters. It sure looks like this thing would be able to fly, right? And that's the notion that I get. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to do a quick save. I'm guessing we should probably start here at the satellites and just head straight towards the wind farm over there. Maybe we can figure out a good direct line to travel through there. Really appreciate all of you guys chilling. Definitely means a lot. I hope you guys are having a great Black Friday. I'm just going to run, grab a little bit more drink here. I need some more coffee. Been guzzling it. So I'll be back here in like 20 seconds or 30 seconds or whatever. But really appreciate all you guys chilling. We're going to turn up the live stream. Guys, it's time to get extra fast with it. We're going to speed through the wind farm. Let me know if you guys have any intel. I'm going to be right back, so I'll read your comments. And we'll see if we can pull this off here at the wind farm. Once again, the wind farm has the X. It is the power plant. And obviously, we know that the space docker needs power. Hopefully, this is where we can pull it off, guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Thanks again for joining. I've been reading the chat. Trippy, Zircon, Trent Harris. A lot of you guys chilling, showing me some coffee love. Hey man, you guys know I need some coffee. Especially for these extra long live streams. I'm not really used to it. I did a 3-hour live stream last night with you guys playing Resident Evil 4. Not really used to going that long. But I do want to do some special things for you guys. Obviously because it's the holiday time, especially around Thanksgiving. Truly thankful for you guys. So doing these long live streams, I think it's one way I can kind of give back. Definitely creating some huge events, and there'll be more, as well as some massive episodes for you guys. So thanks again. Our first run through the power plant here, the wind farm. It'll be a little bit dark, guys, and then I'll make sure to reload it so it'll be brighter. But here we go. This is a test run, guys. Uh-oh. A little bit of a change in terrain here, so we're going to start at the satellite, at least this time around. Might not be the best idea. We're having to navigate a little bit here. Okay, so abort mission as far as the satellites are concerned. But we'll make it work this time. Whoa! Oh man, that was not supposed to happen. Alright, once again, this is a bit of a reconnaissance mission this first time around. SAN. Thought you were grabbing some food, SAN. I am Sly Cooper. Looks like Sly Cooper is a fan of coffee like myself. Alright, here we go. So there's this main road. It does go through pretty well. Maybe I spoke too soon. So perhaps using Franklin's ability, we can make this work. See right there, that's another really sharp turn, guys. This looks to be kind of an impromptu trail right there. Maybe something that can get us some extra speed. Taking us over here. And one thing that really stands out here at the bottom of the wind farm, you can see Rockstar clearly put a hand. And what finger do we know that they love to use? The middle finger. At the end of that middle finger you can find an X. Clearly an X that they designed to put there only during the sunset. And I'm guessing that's probably where we're going to have to finish it off, right? At the middle finger, that's probably going to be the ending point. Where does it lead to? Huh. Doesn't seem to be anything too special down here. But the wind farm, I mean, think about it, guys. I mean, I didn't mention it. Obviously, it's one thing that certainly stands out to me when it comes to the wind farm. But we were looking at the flux capacitor. And we were talking about the shape of the flux capacitor. Well, it's definitely in the same shape as the wind farm mills here. Another thing we'll have to check out after this, guys, is the power plant. So not only do we have the wind farm power plant, but you also have the power facility right there next door. Yeah, you guys are mentioning the mills are and Y's. Yeah, that's clearly yet another connection there for sure. I like how you guys were all mentioning it right as I kind of led up to it. It shows you guys are very smart. Very smart indeed. Let's reload it. Let me know if you guys got any deals in Black Friday. I didn't really look at anything. I was thinking about doing some shopping, but I'm wondering, if I can get any real good deals as far as Christmas shopping is concerned. I really don't want to buy anything for myself right now. Of course, it's, with the holiday times coming up, I feel guilty if I buy anything for myself. So, let me know if you guys know of any deals on Black Friday. To commemorate the event, we are having the special 88 miles per hour live stream here at Trippy Commentaries. Drew Peacock saying we are all on the same wavelength. Yeah, I definitely feel you there. Definitely know what you mean. Trippy D, I don't know if you saw that episode that we just did. It was the second interview with Zion Shad TV. But sure enough, the thing that he pointed out, he really wanted to point out as part of that episode, one of the main features of that episode, led us to the power lines, something that you had just discussed, because the power lines make up the spider web. And the power lines were wrapped all around a clue that he was talking about, which linked up, then it wrapped all around a tree, and then even was holding up an American flag. So they made the power lines, you know, we're talking all about power, you know, they link it up to an American flag as well. Very interesting. So here we go. Looks like this is the starting point. There's really no getting around that. Does that fall down? Oh yeah, by the way guys, where do you get the Space Docker? I mean, these clues just completely stack. They just completely stack one on top of another there. But you get the Space Docker right here at that garage. Notice how it has the peace sign. Is the peace sign just a hidden symbol for the flux capacitor? Love everyone. Definitely love all of you guys. But isn't that crazy how we take the clues and it brings us to the wind farm? Sure enough, the exact location where you unlock the Space Docker in the first place. That said, let's do this, guys. Hopefully we can pull off 88 miles per hour this time. Take a left. Gonna have to hold off on our special ability. See, hold on. Let's go around. This isn't right. That is not taking us in the right direction. Let's loop back. RFDs joined up for the stream. Yeah, talking about the electrical boxes that will shock you. And that's a good point, because right here in the wind farm, not a lot of these like little electrical stations actually will shock you, but some of them, if you jump into the equipment, it'll electrocute the character. One of those stations can be found here in the middle of the wind farm. Can we somehow plan out an attack? Can we cut through? If we can cut ahead. Looks like we might be able to cut ahead there. So what we'll do is we'll cut straight across, kind of crooked style here. Take us up there. We're going to take this path all the way down, and right here is where we are going to have to cut off again, because that heads to the thumb. But we want to take this all the way through to here. The middle finger. Not going to be easy. Let's give it a try. So we want to do this one crooked. Oh, man. It's not right at all. Let's use the special ability here to start off with. Special shout out to Gaia Legend, Mega883, James Alexander. Used the time to get struck by lightning at the clock tower, says James Alexander. Which clock tower are you talking about? Because there's a few different clock towers in the game. Place is looking pretty cool this time of night. Speaking of time, shout out to Keanu Ross. I just subbed. Love the stream. Very interesting. Great comment. You know, I appreciate that. Wade Peterson. What time is it here in America? Nice. Wade Peterson in South Africa. Awesome. I knew a girl from South Africa once. She was very cool. Definitely appreciate you joining up. So it's 2 a.m. in South Africa. It is just about 7 p.m. here on the East Coast of the USA. Nick Reinhardt, Captain Shark, Josh Evans. What if we pick up Ursula in the Space Docker? Good call. Very good call. Do we need Ursula when we go 88 miles per hour? Let's do this, guys. So we need to cut across here. Alright. There's the crooked style crossover. That takes us to this path, and we should be able to disengage from the special ability. Oh boy. Or not. We didn't lose any speed though, guys. That actually worked out perfectly, other than us losing our ability. Damn it. Oh, man. Whew. This is not going to be as easy as I thought. I mean, I thought it would be hard, but this is going to be a little bit difficult. If we can pull this off, you know that we're going to reach 88 miles per hour on the head. Starting point right here. Hurricane joining up in Germany, saying it is 052, so 12:52 a.m. Pretty cool time of night. Here we go. We're not going to have any special ability this time around. Ah, wow. I gotta say, the handling of the Space Stalker is very unique as well. It's a very interesting car. You know, it has almost been proven useless unless there's something that we have not figured out yet. That's what we're attempting to do. Philip Kohlberg joining up from Sweden. Tim the Shipper. Treacherous. You don't know what treacherous means? It means, okay, it's like, I don't know, it's just like deadly, I'd say. You know, little thesaurus action, you know. Weaver 72933, saying it's 6:53. Okay, so you're somewhere on the East Coast. Apparently, Weaver is the 72,933rd Weaver. Pretty sweet. Luke the Mystery Hunter. Yes. Luke, what's going on, Luke? White Tiger in Morocco? What? Appreciate you chilling from Morocco. Trippy Advance saying ride the Space Stalker down Mount Chiliad. I tried that a few times to start off the stream. Easier said than done. John Kisamolis? Is that how you say that? Damn it, how come the special ability is taking so long? Reload, damn you. Might have to reload the game. It's like it only gives you one good attempt. Here we go, guys. Let's do the sharp turn here. See, does a little zigzag action up here, which really makes it hard. I'll take it off for a second. Here's the next turn. It's a blind turn. I have to use the special ability just to stay on course. Oh, I'm out of the ability. Whoa. Okay, alright. Let's reload it. But we do have a course of action. I think we can pull this off. I'm just going to have to lightly use the special ability for sure. I already gave you a shout out, Weaver. How could you ask me for a shout out? I gave you a shout out like a couple seconds ago. 21 Cabbage joining up. What's up, 21 Cabbage? I wish we could get the dumbass jetpack. Totally with you there, 100%. You know Rockstar could easily give it to us. I think at this point, the fact that they haven't given us might even be a little bit of a clue that it really does exist in the game. They know how much hype there is about the jetpack. I mean, I've tweeted at them. There's been plenty of people to show them that we want the damn jetpack. They're, of course, trolling us a little bit by putting different jetpack symbols in the game. But the reason why they haven't given it to us yet, or even acknowledged its existence, is because it is something to do with a massive Easter egg, a massive mystery that is hidden here within the game. That's why they're not acknowledging its existence. In fact, the only thing they did to acknowledge it was just say that there's huge Easter eggs that won't be found. Or at least won't be found anytime soon. Ultra Gaming 239 saying crazy jetpack symbols. We have full special ability. Here we go. To 88 miles per hour and beyond. Okay, first shortcut. Okay, disengage. I do not think we can get around this turn without the special ability. Get out of our way, cyclist. Another turn right here. That's pretty tricky. Whoa, there's a jump. Almost out of special ability, guys. Oh boy. You know what though? Special ability really is a godsend because it does save you. I think that's why they give it to you. Ah. Wow. So it does make a bit of a track. You can see there's something that's a little bit pronounced there. We'll try it one more time before we move on, guys. Thanks again for joining up for the 88 miles per hour live stream. Executive Nebula. Yes, that's a great name. I like that. Very trippy. Joey likes racing YouTube. How do you do a live stream? A lot of people, always ask me about doing live streams and all that. And I will tell you, it's not something that you just turn on and people join up. That's not how it works. You have to actually, build up a little bit of a base of people that want to see you live, have a reason to watch you, chill, and, hang out, watch you live. So just keep that in mind before you just jump in on live streams. You might want to actually put out some videos. Let us know when you put out videos, and we'll definitely check them out. And if they're cool, then we'll definitely join your live stream. John Chrysomolis saying off-roading bitches. Yeah. Alright, back to the wind farm. Let's try this one more time, guys. I ask that you guys try this as well. Boot up your 100% save files. See if you can pull this off. Let us know. Especially if you have a way to record the gameplay. I was talking about, having us actually want to check you guys out. Oh man, look at that. Looks like an eye in the sun right now. But I'm very interested in your gameplay, guys. Let me know if you record anything and post it up to YouTube. Definitely let us know. Because you know that if it is something significant, I will definitely retweet it. I'll make sure everybody knows themselves. That said, if you guys are not following me on Twitter, I recommend it. It's at TrippyComs, because I'll make sure to, tweet out updates and different discoveries, that sort of thing. Appreciate the love, guys. So here we go. Let's do this. We're on top of the wind farm. We got our space docker, Mount Chiliad directly behind us. Beautiful sunset. Now's the time. Full speed. Let's get up the first hill here. Do not want to use much of this special. On the first turn. Okay, we got a pretty tricky turn here, of course. And then it goes all the way around, and we're almost out of special. Coming through. Nearly out. I don't know if we can get around this one. Oh, boy. Oh, we did it. Nice. Gotta love that special ability. Letting us do 90-degree turns that aren't even physically possible. Alright, here's the exit. We have to hit it perfectly. Damn it. Ah, see, that slopes down. Man, we have to give it one more try because we almost pulled that off. You can see where we were on a direct route towards the middle finger, but we couldn't quite pull it off. Jared Clutterbuck. What? Paper with pictures on it. Nice. You're right about that. You're exactly right about that. I would say, keep in mind the number one important thing in life, and it's really, something that people lose track of. I notice all over the place. I talk to all kinds of people, but people really lose track that being happy is really the best part about life in general. So that's really the most important thing, not money or anything like that, believe me. And I can tell you what makes me happy is being with all you guys live streaming. It's pretty epic. So I'm definitely doing what makes me happy. So I encourage you guys to do the same. I really hope that you guys are happy as you chill and hang out with us in the live stream. Relax. Yes. You guys are fucking awesome. 88 is the number. If you guys have seen HH symbolized in the game, there's a couple different walls and businesses that have HH. Keep in mind, that is also 88 miles per hour. So you've seen all kinds of different 8s. The Infinite 8, 88 miles per hour. But HH, H is the 8th letter in the alphabet, so HH is 88. Last try here at the wind farm. We don't have the flux capacitor, so we're going to bring the flux capacitor to us. The flux capacitor is shaped like a Y, or in other words, it's in the same exact shape as these windmills. Power is represented all over the Chiliad mystery. Maybe this is the power plant that is referenced so much. V-Dog. What's up, V-Dog? PS3 Bros. Richie Moj. Liking that. Boss Bayless. Hi, Trippy D. What's your favorite game? I think my favorite game would have to be Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm a huge fan of Metroid Prime. I've talked about that before. Really love that game. Probably will do a live stream of that game in the future. Resident Evil 4, which we were playing just last night. Definitely one of my favorites. Here we go, guys. It's hard to really have a certain favorite game. Definitely like a bunch of them. Here we go. At this point, though, GTA 5. It's just so diverse to not say that it's not my favorite game. Used a little bit more special than I wanted to there. Got another cyclist. Get out of our way. Sharp turn. Might have slowed this down a little bit, but honestly, while using that special ability, it's probably not too bad. Oh man, let me reload it one more time. So yeah, favorite game, because there's different genres, and that's the one thing you have to look at. If you're looking to play a racing game, then honestly, the best racing game is probably like a Mario Kart, because that's the game that actually lets you face off with your friends in a fair way. You can play games like Gran Turismo, which lets you detail everything, but as far as playing with your friends and that pick up and play mechanic, you gotta love some good old Mario Kart. Captain Shark. Damn, comments are moving fast. Very hard to read it. Then you have your old school games. I'm a huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan, but once again, they just don't compare to Grand Theft Auto 5. The total package. Uh-oh. Space Docker. Okay, I think it's still in mint condition. Across the road. Oh no. Is it okay? Alright. Hopefully we can pull this off. I really encourage you guys to try this out. There's been a lot of different clues to show us that Rockstar's probably hid something in the game we're missing, and maybe it has something to do with the Space Docker. Maybe it has something to do with going 88 miles per hour. Okay, take off the special ability, guys. This is a tough turn right here, right off the bat. Make me run you over. Pretty busy out here. The blind turn. So far, so good. And we killed someone. Great. I'm gonna blame that one on Delirious. Still plenty of special ability left over. This is our best run yet. Check this out, guys. This is a perfect trail. Okay, if we can hit this bunny hop, we'll be right there. Oh, no! Oh, wait. We kind of landed it. That was close, guys. Let me know what you think. Epic that we at least were able to pull it off all the way to the end. Nothing happened. I have a feeling we just weren't good enough at it. Very interesting theories. Let's go ahead and make our way to the next point of interest, and that is the Palmer-Taylor Power Station. You have all of these 88 mile per hour references, and even more than that, you have the 1.21 gigawatt reference. Here at the Palmer-Taylor Power Station, there are a couple different of those, mini power stations, and they all seem to be linked up here. This is the biggest power station and the only power station in the game. In Grand Theft Auto 4, there was a few fairly large facilities. They had these massive nuclear-looking things. This game does not have anything like that. This is the only power station. It's very massive. So here's the first one, all the way down here. You can see this thing makes a straight path, and maybe even doing a bit of a loop, kind of like what Delirious said. Not as good a loop as he pointed out to us at the prison, but it's definitely a loop. Here we are, guys. 1.21 gigawatts. Space Docker clearly missing a flux capacitor here. Now, another thing that I wanted to show off, guys, because we've talked about hidden eagles, or the bird of paradise, maybe a phoenix of some sort. I think it's the phoenix that symbolized so much in the game. There's that huge phoenix statue with water below it. It's one of those symbols that comes along with the Chiliad mystery that we haven't really figured out. It's something we're looking more into. But sure enough, the phoenix is hidden on the Space Docker as well. And this is something I didn't know till recently. UC actually pointed it out. And I think this is an awesome hidden symbol found on the Space Docker. Another symbol that is really growing some importance at this point. It's very hard to see, guys, but if you look right here on this back tail, the wing, you can see right there. See where the flashlight is? You see that bird? I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's there. It is another hidden eagle, or possibly phoenix, here in the game. Hopefully you guys can see that all right. I definitely recommend you check it out in your game if you can't see it. Guy Legend talking about the Infinite 8 killer. Interesting how that's a whole nother mystery, and that itself is linked up to 88 miles per hour as well. So you have this first shed right over here. Looks to be a power shed. This road goes all the way down to the very end. And sure enough, down here there is another power shed. So maybe that's showing you it is a path, it is maybe a trail that you have to take to reach 88 miles per hour. It is in the power plant after all, with all of the lightning bolts on here signaling power. Perhaps it's a little bit more obvious than we're thinking. Maybe it just has to do with the power station. You guys have been telling me that there are some clues here at the power station that I have not yet pointed out, so I'll definitely make sure to point those out in an upcoming episode. So what does that say down there? 10. So this has a couple different paths here. You can go straight. Can we bust this open? Okay, so that takes you onto the beach. I don't really see a reason to go down there. Okay, so this loops around. See, that's a tough turn. I don't think we're going to be able to do that fast enough. Goes around. I do not think I've found an 88 miles per hour clue here at the power plant, so that would be something we need to look out for. Let me know if you guys can find one. Goes around. Yeah, that's too sharp of a turn. Let's make it lightning. Travi Nick Busta Nuts? Is that how you say that? Appreciate you chilling. Rainy weather and thundery weather. Here we go. TCM 1211. That car park. The car park is like the one from the first movie. All right. Wade Peterson. Shout out to Wade Peterson. Oh, nice. Zion Shad chilling. Zion Shad joined up for the 88 miles per hour live stream. I hope all of you guys are having a good Black Friday. So we have the Space Stalker here. Definitely have to check out the live stream from the beginning if you've missed it so far. So maybe watch that after the live stream post up, because we were pointing out all of the different references, and you got to admit, especially for Shad, you know, with all of these different clues and symbols, how does it all link up to the Space Stalker? Now, considering that episode with Shad, the second interview, was our last major episode here at the channel, keep in mind, what was the thing that we were kind of chanting there at the end? And what was the major clue that Rockstar added into the game? You have this hand signal made by Jay Norris. This is something that Rockstar intentionally put in the game. They added it from the last version. And that is all pointing towards docking. So, once again, we have another clue that is pointing us towards docking, the Space Stalker. 1.21 gigawatts. Rockstar's putting all of these different clues towards Back to the Future here in the game. Check out the lightning bolt. That is so amazing. And hey, you even got to say, they added lightning. This is the first game that's had lightning on this level. And you can see how it has kind of an orb there at the top of the bolts. The way they come down, I mean, that looks so epic. That's glorious right there. Oh man, they rebuilt the fence on us. Damn it, I was hoping to just go right through. Let's see where this leads. So maybe with them adding in the lightning, guys. Oh, check this out. Is that... I don't think it is. I was going to say, is that a ramp? Probably not going to work, but it's worth a try. But with them adding in the lightning, maybe they also added in an ability to get struck by lightning. Now, I've had a ton of different people hit me up and tell me that they've been struck by lightning in the game. And I'll be honest with you guys, you know, I'm sure you can imagine the amount of people that contact me on a daily basis, and a lot of this stuff is really not that big of a deal. So when it comes to the information, it's hard to actually, you know, pick out the legit information. So because of that, there's been some stuff that has been said to me that probably is not real. And one of those things that has been said to me is that people have been struck by lightning. So is that real? Is that something that's actually in the game? At this point, you might consider it probably not in the game. But a lot of this stuff that has been said to me that I thought was real, some of the stuff has come to fruition, showing you that you cannot cast aside anything in this game. Anything is really possible. I'm going to reload it in a second, guys. I just feel like going on a lightning joyride. Why not? We have our grenade. We're ready to blow. Let's get back on course. Alright. The death run. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. I'm jumping. Oh. Oh, man. Finit Mischief joining up. Appreciate you joining up, Finit. The Water Talker. Yeah, so like I said, I mean, we were all chanting dock, 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 dock. And sure enough, we're looking at the Space Stalker. Interesting how it all seems to line up, right? Javier Morales, what if you use a tow truck to haul the Space Stalker to see if you hit 88 miles per hour? I have done that here at the channel. I'll put a link in the description because we have pulled that off. We made sure to confirm the 88 miles per hour by driving in the tow truck. So it was technically confirmed, but as I mentioned, I have a few people that have been looking really hard at the Space Stalker, and as far as they can see, it looks like the Space Stalker maxes out at 88 miles per hour, or possibly a little bit more likely that it maxes out at 87 miles per hour, and you have to use Franklin's special ability to reach 88 miles per hour. Appreciate your comments, Politics, today. Definitely appreciate you chilling, Politics. I'm totally with you. Drew Peacock. Appreciate you guys asking for the likes. Definitely appreciate you having all my back. Or appreciate you having my back, because I'll definitely have all of your backs. No doubt about it. Alright, we have our Space Stalker. We have the Cargo Bob. Let's pick this thing up. Okay, so Zion and Trippy D are saying that nobody has ever been struck by lightning. See, that's what I thought, guys. But once again, after, like the smoke ghost, okay? After seeing that where, you know, I never came across it, you just never know. You know, I know it's probably not possible. I've played so much of the game and I've never been struck by lightning. But if Rockstar is going to add the lightning in there as much as they have, why not just add a small little thing in there that you can get struck by lightning? I think that would be hilarious. I would love for that to happen during a live stream. How much have you played the game? Like, ask yourselves, guys, how much have you played the game with the natural lightning? It's not very common. You know, it's pretty rare that the game has the lightning by itself. Now, it does happen. Damn you, Cargo Bob. Pick up. I'm clearly floating right by where it normally picks up. Oh, great. How dare you shoot us? Get out of here, you little security guard, you. So here we go. So I do want to give a special shout out to Drew Peacock. I'll show off a quick little thing that Drew Peacock noticed. Obviously you have the HH here, guys. I wonder if that's an 88 clue. Yes it is an 88 clue. HH is 88. H is the 8th letter in the alphabet, 88 miles per hour. But one thing that Drew Peacock noticed, and this is pretty epic, guys, you see how that corner over here, you notice how that building takes on an unusual shape, has that pyramid on the top that glows. Pretty cool looking place. But if you hover high above it, you'll notice that it starts to take shape. And to see the eye clue, did you guys realize that that pyramid right there, that is another eye, that small pyramid on top of the building? We'll show you how as we hover into the sky. Shout out to Will Warren, Epic Sniper Destroyer. What? That's an epic name, Epic Sniper Destroyer. Alright guys, I'm changing the name of our channel here. I know you guys are all part of the Trippy Army, but we have to change our names. We will no longer be Trippy Commentaries. We are going to change our names to Epic Sniper Commentaries. So instead of being Trippy, we will all now be Epic Snipers. Yes. Stay an Epic Sniper, everyone. I don't know, maybe that doesn't really have the right ring yet. I'll work on it. Don't worry, guys. Jade Chrysanalis. Gotta go, got hungry. Alright, hey, just order some Chinese or something. You don't have to go anywhere. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I feasted before the stream, and I'm probably gonna get hungry again. So what we are gonna show off, guys, once again, special shout out to Drew Peacock. He's been a huge help. I mean, there's been videos that I went back to look at. You know, I have a couple videos that I have to go back and watch just to refresh my memory on a few things. And sure enough, in some of those videos, I'll be giving a shout out to Drew Peacock. It's like, oh man. So what he pointed out is you have this triangle here. And notice how that pyramid that we looked at, it makes up exactly where the all-seeing eye would be. So this is a pretty obvious triangle with the mini triangle on the top, kind of making up the all-seeing eye. Pretty cool, especially because it's right next to the 88. If you look at those two cylinder buildings, I'll go around. You can see how there is actually spiderweb symbols within them, very well hidden. See them in there? Notice how they look like spiderwebs? Pretty cool. But let's move on. So we looked at the power station. We looked at the Chiliad mural. I think the next place we have to go to try to get that, you know, that speed, guys. We're trying to get to 88 miles per hour. We now learned that the Space Docker has a max speed of exactly 88 miles per hour. So let's head to the racetrack. Let's see if we can possibly get the speed we need over there. I pointed out the eagle that was on the space docker and how there's a bunch of different, I don't know if it's eagle or a phoenix, but one of the major phoenix symbols is right over here. And this is, again, something I'm kind of researching. I want to figure out once and for all exactly. Oh no, oh no, there goes the space docker. Well, here it is. Pretty cool looking, right? It even has the planet on the bottom. Oh no, the cargo bomb's about to blow up. Reload, reload. Let's get our space docker back, guys. Yeah, Trippy D, definitely been prepping some pyramids. Oh, Politics Today with another amazing comment saying, drive off the tallest building. You can easily make 88 miles per hour. You think? But what about terminal velocity? Because terminal velocity says that it doesn't matter how heavy you are, there's a max speed. And another thing goes into it, that the space docker has been said to be able to glide or fly. So that might slow it down. But we'll try. The tallest building, we all know what that is. John Roberts. Oh man. Trippy Blood Dragon mentioning the ramp on top of the mountain. That's definitely something that always caught my eye as something that you'd think would be involved with the mystery. And if there's a vehicle that we have to drive off the ramp, it would be the space docker. It's the only one that even fits on it. Josh Evans saying he has a question. Lay it on me, Josh. Go ahead and throw out your questions, guys. I'm going to be flying with the space docker with the cargo bob, which is as slow as molasses. It's a perfect time to throw out a question or two. Oh man, pick it up. Reverse, reverse. What? I thought I just had it. Come on. There we go. Got it. Gaming? Yeah, Maze Bank. Definitely where we're going. Epic Sniper Destroyer. Oh, definitely like the name, of course. Cranbox the Great. Yes. Cranbox the Great joining up once again. Oh, Joey likes racing, saying, please stop putting me in timeout. Don't make us put you in timeout, Joey. Trippy D, as I mentioned before, guys, you know, he's from England, so he is like a great goaltender. I don't know of any off the top of my head, but he's like the goaltender, making all of the blocks. So if you try to get something past him, he will definitely see it, and he will block you. Standing on his head style. The only Shrump N? What? Amstel 54, I'm throwing a beer to you right now. Wait a minute. So are you with Amstel? Because that would be amazing if you guys are chilling together. That'd be so awesome. Don't destroy the space docker again, says Epic Sniper Destroyer. I'll try not to. You guys got to give me a little bit of a break. Cut me a little slack just because I'm reading the chat at the same time. So I tend to crash a lot. Drew Peacock saying Trippy D is harsh but fair. You guys know that's what we need out of our Trippy representatives. Guys, I mean, as you know, I have a great memory with all of you guys. I remember all of you and everything you do for the community. So, I'll definitely, maybe start giving you guys a chance at being moderators for stream, that kind of thing. Delirious and I were talking about it. As for those of you who are interested in maybe moderating, you can always give us a donation. If you donate to the channel, just definitely do that, and I'll make you a moderator. But other than that, I definitely want to start rewarding some of you guys for helping us out, because you guys really are a huge part of the channel. So making you guys a moderator to help out our one of our fearless leaders, Delirious, definitely is something that we would appreciate for sure. So where's the side that we should drive down? Okay, so here's a comment by Gaia Legend saying that was the eagle statue. Tells us about the river. drinking out of it. The egg within the lake is an egg in the Alamo Sea. I've actually seen a couple comments very similar to that have led me towards the Alamo Sea. Very interesting. As we know that the Sinner's Passage mural, or the Illuminati mural, that has the same egg symbol hidden on it that is represented on the Chiliad mystery mural. Alright. Here we go. Oh no! Oh, sweet. Okay, that worked out. So we're down here on the ring around it. Perhaps the Ring of Fire. You could even see the maze bank does make out kind of like a sun design. Oh man. Okay guys, I mean this is certainly going to be epic for sure. Get up there. A little bit more momentum. Go, go, go. Might not work. I was hoping we can just roll off the side there. Damn you, Franklin. Oh, there goes a chopper. Damn, look at all the smoke. That's crazy. Might be stuck. That's what I hate about the Space Docker, you know? It's, if they were going to make a vehicle that you have to actually do some important stuff in, they make one that it gets stuck everywhere. Alright, let's grab it back one more time. Really appreciate the love, guys. Thank you so much. Alright, you guys are pointing me back towards the mountain. Leap of faith. It's gonna be a leap of faith for sure. No, I'm not on the PS4. We are on the Xbox One edition. Yes, you do have to be a certain age. I mean, you basically have to be mature enough. Being a moderator, obviously, you just have to have our backs. You know, us as a community. Not only are you helping out, you know, myself and Trippy D, but the people who are in the chat, they don't want to deal with somebody who's ruining the chat. That's where the moderator comes in to kick some ass. You guys are saying I should have saved the game while on the roof. Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to try this once. I guess we can do it, though. Considering there's always... See, that's the thing in GTA. Sometimes you'll be like, oh, I don't need to save it. I'm just going to try something real fast. But there's always the chance that something's going to fuck up in GTA. And it's not always your fault. There's always glitches around every corner. Mingster joining up. What's up, Mingster? Hope you had a good Black Friday. Mingster telling us to drive through a spider web. How the hell are we going to pull that off? Los Bayless mentioning Assassin's Creed. We do have the Assassin's Creed movie coming out pretty soon, guys. Hopefully it's good. Wade Peterson, you're 26 from South Africa. Wade Peterson, just keep joining up for the live streams. Obviously, guys, make sure to hit the notification button so that way it tells you when we're live. Just keep joining up for the live streams and putting out great comments. You know, hit me up on Twitter, that kind of thing will definitely go a long way. And like I said, I'll be glad to make you guys a moderator for a stream and all kinds of stuff. Zion chat with the doc chat, or doc chant. Doc. Climbing with the docker. Sun high above the maze bank. Pretty cool looking. Maze bank. Ben Johnson. What's up, Ben Johnson? Appreciate you chilling with us. Okay. Coming in for a landing. Dropping off our space docker. You guys are right, though. It looks like you can park both of them right next to each other, so I guess we will do a quick save. Just in case we don't fall the way we want to fall. That wouldn't be good. The offensive cupcake joining up. What's up, offensive cupcake? Nope, do not want to oversave that one. We'll do on that one. Hello, I am Ezio Auditore de Firenze. I probably didn't say that right. Guy Legend. Ezio is probably the best character by far in the Assassin's Creed series. Why can they not create another character as tight as Ezio? Here we go, guys. Thanks again for joining up for the live stream. It is time to drive off the side of the tallest mountain here in Los Santos. Shout out to Luke the Trippy Mystery Hunter, Drew Peacock, Nathaniel 54584, Amstel 54, and of course Epic Sniper Destroyer. Here we go. Activate special ability. Fly, Space Docker, fly. Wow. That's crazy how the special ability's still on. We're going straight down. Travel through time. And we landed it? What? So is that proof, guys? Does that really show you that in some minute way the Space Docker really is flying? Because we just landed that. We must have been gliding or something, right? Let's try it again and maybe land like right on the nose. See if it blows us up that way. It's weird just because the Space Docker is so weak. It crashes and blows up very easily. And there, it survived the fall. The hell? Zammy Liquor saying some people have been saying that the mystery is one giant troll, but there's too many clues to suggest otherwise. Exactly right. I forgot to honk, says V-Dog. Alright, I guess I'm gonna honk as I fly off the side. We'll do it all. I mean, I had this special ability going and you cannot honk while in that ability. That was somewhat of a letdown, says Drew Peacock. Maybe it wasn't, though. Maybe it's proof that we were exactly flying. Are we gonna crash and burn? What the hell? That was kind of weird. It ejected us? Huh. But once again, we didn't blow up. I don't know what to make of it, guys. Let me know if you have any ideas. Lazy Fawn saying Trippy for president. I gladly accept. Flying DeLorean. Oh, man. Gummo the Gummy. Nice. Yes, Trippy D is moderating. Don't worry. You got a moderator there, so don't try anything. Uh-oh. Tremel saying disliked. How could you, Tremel? Why do you gotta be a troll? Yeah, I'm confused too, guys. That's interesting how it's not blowing up. Zion Shad TV seems to like it. Maybe it's proving that it really does fly. The glitch docker, says Wade Peterson. I like that. Let's see. Let's go straight. Is it flying, guys? What do you think? Falling with style? I mean, it's in perfect shape. The lights, I guess, are knocked out, but that's about it. We'll try one more time. Pretty interesting, though. We have to get another car up there sometime and kind of test it alongside, see if that blows up as well. Or, you know, survives. Man, appreciate the comments, guys. Maybe that's why it's gliding. Use the gravity of the moon, says Gaia Legend. Amazing comment by Gaia Legend. The X at the construction site, says Ronnie Takori. I don't know what X you're talking about. I'm going to have to look out for that. What's the thing on the front sticking out? It has a coil on the front. It does look like maybe the coil is meant to plug into something, but it does have a coil. Alright. Minkster saying to put sticky bombs on there, but to not detonate them. And I can see why he's telling us to do that. Oh, what the hell. I mean, we are looking for a flux capacitor, and I've always thought like maybe the sticky bombs were a power source, so maybe we can kind of use them to give us power, like a Mr. Fusion. And if you look at the sticky bombs, if you zoom in, they say armed. Armed. Interesting. I think they actually were different than the last edition. I'm going to have to check on the original Xbox One, but I think they had a different design. Pretty sure of it, guys. Will Warren, did you see the video I posted on the TrippyComs Mafia page? No, I haven't checked it out, boss. I'll have to look at that for sure. Appreciate you joining up, Will Warren. Here we go. One more time. Off the side, guys. Are we flying? Are we gliding? Are we falling with style? Maybe we have to fall into something specific. Let's see if we blow up now that we're upside down. Yeah. Oh yeah. We blew up good, alright. Nice. Alright guys, so I'm going to reload it. I'm going to take us to the space, to the racetrack. Let's try it out there. Let's see if we can get max speed there. I'm also going to go get a refill for my drink real fast, so give me 60 seconds or whatever, and I'll be right back. Once again, thank you so much for hanging out for the live stream. Really appreciate it. We're celebrating Black Friday here at Trippy Commentaries. Appreciate all of you guys for being part of the Army. If you guys have any special events yourselves, let me know. I'd love to tell the community about it. I know Trippy D has some big things coming that I want to start hyping. Zion Shad has a special event where he's challenging you guys to beat the storyline. You guys can hit him up where he will give you some really epic data. So definitely contact him on Twitter and try out his challenge. A lot of special events going down right now. It's that time of year. Zammy Liquor saying it's funny how the Space Stalker back looks like a jetpack right on it. I'm totally with you. Probably intentional. But yeah, thanks again, guys. Oh, Luke the Mystery Hunter. Peace. Luke the Mystery Hunter, thanks again for joining up. Oh no, this isn't the right one. Must be the third one down. Gonna get the Cargo Bob again. Alright guys, I'm gonna grab a drink. I'm thirsty. I'll catch you guys very, very soon. Stay trippy in the short time in between. Yo, I'm back, guys. Thanks for being patient. And here we are at the racetrack, coming in for a landing. Appreciate all of you guys chatting while I'm gone. That's epic how, I can leave for a couple minutes and you guys will, pick up a conversation or something. You guys know I have my eye on you guys, so I'll definitely chat with you guys via text until I get back. But here I am, and here we are with the Space Docker at the racetrack. Let's see what kind of trouble we can cause here. I guess we should probably get the cargo bob out of the way. Info Trap Top. What's going on? James Alexander still chilling. Appreciate all of you guys who have been chilling from the beginning. James Alexander, I remember you were commenting just before the stream started, so greatly appreciate you hanging out. So there's two different tracks here. This place is so well designed. You can tell that Rockstar probably intended it to actually be in use at some point. Not sure what happened there. Probably has something to do with gambling in the game. But let's try out the outer ring. We have our Space Docker full speed ahead. DJM Gaming. Jonathan Nosa hanging out from Colorado. Nice, one of my favorite states. I miss Colorado so much. You can see, guys, that this loop is just as good as the prison. Very interesting. Really doesn't seem to be that challenging here at all. At the prison, that was pretty tough to go max speed without slowing down at all. This is designed perfectly. I'm not sure if we are at 88 miles per hour. What do you guys think? Once again, we have talked to people that have been looking into the Space Docker, and it looks to them that it goes about 88 or 87 miles per hour right there on that edge. So if that's the case, that means we're going about 88 miles per hour right now. Interesting. The problem with this, guys, is the casino, this big track here, it goes pretty much unused. There is a blimp that you can get to spawn here, and you have that helicopter jump right there, but other than that, it's just too much unused territory to actually have any significance. Why would this be the location that you could travel into time? It seems to be completely out of nowhere. But it is great for getting max speed for sure. Trippy Delirious saying, I'm not going max speed here. Interesting. Is it the dirt? You think the dirt is bringing our speed down? See, that's the main difference there. The main difference between that road that goes all the way around the prison. But I'm with you. It doesn't seem like we're going max speed. I think that this dirt is meant for horses. What happened to the cargo bob? Damn it. The cargo bob disappeared. I was going to try to grab the cargo bob so that way we can try it on the grass track. Maybe we can go full speed there. GTA 5 decoders joining up. Saying he has a clue that you've been screaming about in the live streams. What was the clue? I don't remember that. I don't know. I'll try it on the grass ring off screen. I don't really think we need to try it out. Just doesn't seem like this location is significant enough. But one place that is pretty significant right outside of the casino is the highway. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the Space Docker onto the highway, and we're going to try to make it to max speed and keep it at max speed for as long as possible. Definitely going to be a challenge. But the Space Docker doesn't go as fast as a lot of the motorbikes and a lot of the faster cars, so I think it's something we should be able to pull off. Okay, you got another chopper right there. A lot of these chopper challenges. Interesting. You know what? I've never actually came down here before. There's still a lot of locations that I've yet to visit. AA. But this is another one of the horse kennels here. It really shows you that I think Rockstar had horses in mind. Believe it or not, guys, there are a lot of animals that are in the game code, including horses. Now, there is one horse that plays during the Caplavora movie. Strangely enough, we just showed off something to do with that movie in the last episode. But what I'm getting at is maybe it is possible that animals could still be put in the game, because there's so many things that really show you that they should be there. Why not horses? Horses are a big part of Red Dead Redemption. They could easily use the same asset. The horses are great in that game. Why not give them to us here in Grand Theft Auto 5? I think one of the reasons why they're holding off on that is because they know that Red Dead Redemption is about to be unleashed. And we won't buy Red Dead Redemption if we've just been, riding horses here in GTA 5. Because that's one of the main gimmicks of that game. It's one of the main reasons why I'm excited to play it again. Here we go. Let's get out of here. So here we have the main highway or interstate. Let's get max speed. Thanks again for joining up, guys. Reading the chat a little bit here before we get top speed. I see a lot of my favorites are chilling. Gaia Legend, Boss Bayless, Minkster, Drew Peacock. Greatly appreciate all of you guys. Shows you how strong, the community. It really is important to have a strong community because, it's the main members of the community. Most of you guys, I'm sure that really make a difference. That's for sure. And I will say, guys, a lot of the guys that I'm giving shout outs to, a lot of them reach out to me on Twitter and have some mind-blowing observations, discoveries, theories, all of that. So just keep that in mind. If you guys have anything you want to mention to me, maybe you want to reach out to me, definitely hit me up on Twitter, because I've been making a conscious effort recently to follow everybody that, pretty much reaches out to me with information that they think is crucial. So if you've been followed recently by me, just, that you probably are wondering why I just kind of followed you out of nowhere. It's because I definitely want to start following you guys and, reaching out and contacting you a lot more. Joseph Games. What's going on, Joseph? Trippy Zircone? Uh-oh. Trippy Zircone. That's a dope name, first of all. Second of all, one of us. One of us. One of us. Alright, guys, so I'm doing pretty good so far. I don't think I've hit anything. I haven't been paying full attention. I'm going to start to do that, though. One thing that... Oh, no. Alright, I hit a bump there. From this point on, I'm going to be good to go, I promise. But one thing you guys have requested that we do is drive 88 miles per hour by the nuclear missile at the atomic stop. So we're going to do that right now. There's a lot of traffic out, though. Back to the Future 1. Of course, the trilogy has been referenced all over the game, including in the very vehicle that we're driving right now. So it's all about time travel. Back to the Future 1, they need to get struck by lightning. Now, the same place where they've got struck by lightning is represented in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. You can find a few different Hill Valley churches here. So Hill Valley is represented here, but not the exact location where the DeLorean was struck by lightning. In Back to the Future 2, in order to travel through time, here we go, they use the Mr. Fusion, so they can basically put garbage into this thing in the back of the DeLorean there, and that'll let them travel through time. Not to mention the DeLorean can fly, so they don't have to worry about getting to a road with no obstructions. They can pretty much go top speed in the road. Alright, little skirt action there, but nothing that slowed us down. Going between traffic. Finally, Back to the Future 3. They needed the services of the train because they were back in the Old West, the Wild Wild West. So it's interesting how everything's in Hill Valley, right? And in Back to the Future 1 and 2, Hill Valley looks like a suburb of Los Santos. So it fits right into San Andreas. And then in Back to the Future 3, it's in the Wild West. So it shows you Hill Valley is exactly like San Andreas. Okay, we're getting close to the missile. Going in and out of traffic. Well, we are going fast as fuck, guys. Okay, here we go. There's the missile. Oh, man. It's crazy. You just hope to get some kind of effect. The one thing that I look out for is that spark. Because you know how when the DeLorean travels through time, it starts to spark. I know I've mentioned this a few times, but there is a game that is just like Grand Theft Auto called Driver. There's a series called Driver. And in the very first Driver game, there was a massive DeLorean Back to the Future time travel Easter egg. You can literally use the DeLorean to travel through time in that game. Something that would not surprise me that Rockstar incorporates here in GTA 5. But if it is, I'm telling you, they're not making it easy. Because we went 88 miles per hour. I've done it in tons of different locations. I really tried to pull this off. It's good to do it in live streams nowadays, I'm not going to lie, because before I was doing it off camera. So now at least I can chill with you guys in the live stream. We can try out different theories, and it's obviously a great excuse for us all to chill, hang out on Black Friday. Watch out, deer. Damn it, we almost ran over an animal. That would have been our first crash. Watch out. Coming through. Okay, this is a close call. The sun is blinding us. John Roberts saying Driver was epic. You're exactly right. I think Driver was epic until it got to Driver 3. Now, Driver 3 was based, I think, in San Francisco. And, you know, just started to try and be Grand Theft Auto too much. It got away from being itself and turning into just another Grand Theft Auto clone. I mean, Grand Theft Auto was so massive back in those days. At least nowadays, you don't have every game trying to copy it. You have a bunch of games trying to copy it. A la Watch Dogs 2, which is another GTA clone, but still has many things that GTA doesn't. But when Driver turned into a GTA clone, it really lost a lot. And that's why it disappeared. Along with Atari. Wade Peterson, what's up, Wade? Driver was the shit. And I'm surprised a lot of you guys know about Driver. It's one of those hidden gem of games. The first Driver was pretty popular, but that was just for that small time. Mad Willis. Yes, you can use the black cell phone in a vehicle, Matt, but it will not spawn the explosion. So that's a huge difference, of course. Damn it. You notice how Franklin actually said something there? Isn't that interesting, guys? Franklin actually said something randomly. Maybe that's signaling that we were going full speed. I've never noticed that before, and we're going full speed pretty flawlessly here. I mean, you could even see I have full special ability. We haven't crashed at all. I'm not expecting this. Trust me, I'm making this look easy now, guys, but it is not easy. For those of you who played Grand Theft Auto, you know that it's actually very hard to drive in this game untouched, especially pedal to the metal. I haven't hit the brakes at all. Usually something goes horribly wrong. You have drivers that tend to make dumbass decisions. Turns are kind of challenging. And now that I'm talking about it, I'm sure I'm clearly going to fuck myself up. It's getting quite difficult. But this has been an epic live stream. We tried all kinds of things out with the Space Stalker. Lieutenant Chief saying Blue Friday. It's Black Friday. Whoa, I should have just crashed. I swear I looked away and I looked back and I was an inch away from a car. The trippy gods are with us today, guys. And if that's true, then we'll activate an Easter egg. No! Damn it. See, it was bound to happen. Oh, man. Shout out to TJ Banks. Appreciate you joining up, TJ Banks. Hope you have a good weekend planned. He says that he thinks Franklin says random stuff when he was close to hitting something. Okay, that's true. That's a good point. TJ Banks, always on point with the comments. Nathan Berkery. Nothing in the game regarding anything special with soap? I knew it. Let's reload. Nice. Trippy Zircon. See the comment? Definitely let me know. Politics today. No. Bryce Vetter. Yes. Well said, Bryce Vetter. He simply commented, dead. Kuchi Saki. Kuchi Saki. saying denied. Coochie Saki. Coochie, we are all going to all band together and announce that you are our Black Friday Trippy Chief. Everybody show love to Coochie. We all love Coochie. And Coochie is our Trippy Chief for the day. Whatever words of wisdom he showers us with, we must be truly grateful. Chug Life saying segregate and rearrange. Grab the cargo, Bob. Joey likes racing YouTube, asking how do you make good YouTube videos? I got it. I got this one. Here's what you do. What you do is, you know how there's a train here in GTA 5? You just take every variable you can think of and use it to just try and stop the train. Start small, start with maybe a car, grab a bike. Can the bike stop the train in GTA 5? Obvious answer is no. So what you're going to want to do is just do some crazy reactions while you watch it. Be like, here we go, guys. No! Like, be really disappointed. And then build your way up. Get the semi-truck. And then get the HVY dump. Move your way up to maybe the biggest item you can find. I don't know what it is. Some people have been able to mod buildings. You're going to have to get creative. But that is how you make good videos on YouTube. Command and Conquer, says Lieutenant Chief. Strategy games. I never got into Command and Conquer, and honestly, I can't think of any strategy games that I really got into. I never had a good enough PC growing up, to get PC gaming, and that's pretty much where all of the strategy games were. Now, I love RPGs, so I think that's kind of my way of playing strategy games in RPGs, but yeah, it's the closest I ever got. Pretty cool looking buildings back here, guys. On the lookout for anything strange. What is that? It's like a huge pillar of some sort. Let's go examine it here live, guys. Whoa, but we don't want to lose our space soccer. The Daily Globe. It's kind of run down. It's a pizza joint? Pizza this? Pizza this? Is it supposed to be picture this? I don't know. Who's this guy? So exclusive, so exclusive, so. He's got a golden tooth. Damn it. The cargo bob's not good for that view. Alright, let's get out of here. You know how I tend to get sidetracked a little bit here. Jason Phillipson. Elk Lajuni. Xbox One. New to the channel. That's all good. I suppose that question is perfectly fine if you're new to the channel. I can imagine. Yeah, I'm on the Xbox One, guys. I am hopefully going to be getting a PlayStation 4. I'm hoping to get one maybe sometime next year, early next year. We'll see. If you guys would like to possibly play with me on the PlayStation 4, I recommend a friendly donation. Give a donation to the channel and maybe put in the comment, this is for a PlayStation 4. And I promise you, anybody who does that, I will put that money aside specifically towards a PlayStation 4. I do need some new equipment and stuff for you guys. Definitely, as far as, after the face reveal, I'm going to start doing a bunch of crazy stuff for you guys. So, definitely trying to save up for that. But, yeah, I'm also trying to get a PlayStation 4 so I can do some events with you guys on the PlayStation side. I know most people have a PlayStation 4, so that's why I don't, that's where I feel bad. Like, honestly, I like the Xbox One controller better. The Xbox One kind of let me down in some different aspects. But I definitely recognize that most people have the PlayStation 4. Oh, Trippy Delirious, shots fired, saying, donate for the new Xbox Scorpion. Forget about the PlayStation 4. Oh, man. Trippy D. I love how Trippy D's also represent the Xbox, because there's not many of us these days. Chug Light, drive into the yin yang symbol with the space docker. You know what, guys? That's an amazing comment. Let's check that out. That seems like a pretty good thing to do here. And then what we'll do is we'll hit up the yin yang symbol, and then we'll finish off the stream by checking out the train. As we know, Back to the Future 3, even though it wasn't really the best Back to the Future movie, it really was an iconic movie. I don't know why. And that whole train situation, that's always the Back to the Future time travel mechanic that I think of. For as much as, you know, getting struck by lightning is cool and flying is cool and all, using a train, that was pretty intense. Oh, nice. TJ Banks, really appreciate that, saying he donated. Don't have PS4, but he donated anyways. Don't worry, you know we'll have plenty of events on the Xbox. I do have the Xbox 360 version, so let me know, guys, if you're on the Xbox 360. I'm going to jump on there pretty soon to maybe do a live stream. I want to do an Xbox One live stream with you guys where you can join up, and then I'll make sure to do one on the 360 as well. Wow, look at you guys representing the Xbox. What the hell? That's so rare. I didn't think it existed anymore, the Xbox clan, Xbox love. Interesting. Will Warren talking about the Nintendo Switch. You guys, in between, I noticed you guys were actually talking about your Pokemon Sun and Moons. And I think that if you think about it, guys, we have to look at this from a serious angle. From, you know, for those of you guys who are gamers and are interested in, you know, the different consoles and whatnot, the Nintendo Switch, it's already leaked that they're going to release the definitive version of the new Pokemon games, the Sun and Moon. You know how popular those games are. I mean, I picked it up myself. Well, what they're going to do is release the third version, and they're going to call it Pokemon Stars. Possibly Pokemon Shoot for the Stars. Oh no. Oops, little bump action, it's okay. No harm done. So if you think about it, that game is going to be so popular that it's actually going to sell the Nintendo Switch, because I think there's enough left open in that game to where they can add improvements, and all of a sudden people are going to buy that system simply for that game. Oh no. Cargo Bob, don't go down on us. Where is... I'm trying to remember where the yin yang is. Somewhere in this area. Hopefully we find it before we go down. Looks like there's a Brinks down there. But yeah, so with those games doing so well, I think that the third version is going to get enough attention to sell copies of the Nintendo Switch. So what I'm getting at is maybe the Nintendo Switch is so popular. I mean, they're going to release Skyrim Remastered for the Switch. So what game can they release for the Nintendo Switch to get a lot of attention? GTA 5, anyone? Let's go ahead and jump in the Space Docker. We're here at the Hidden Yin Yang. For you guys who have not seen the episode where we showed off the second Hidden Yin Yang symbol here in the game, it is right here. Now you have to be in a bird's eye view, but if you fly high above it, this structure makes up a yin yang. You can probably see how it's curved, kind of make up the yin yang there. And this is an interesting spot, because we all know Trevor does not do yoga, anything even remotely like yoga, yet he will do the Praise the Sun pose here at this location. It shows you its significance. This is also directly aligned with the sun. When it sets, it'll line up with this hut. You know, it's a Japanese hut in Los Santos. What the hell's this doing here? Trippy Top Cat, join up. Trippy Top Cat, what's going on? Do have the next Skyrim episode going down soon. Possibly tomorrow. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. Airplane shadows are cool, says V-Dog. Alright. So, with this, another hidden yin-yang, another sign towards the sun. And guys, the biggest clue of all. You guys see this? You see this writing right here? This is ancient mythological writing. This has been really something that has traveled through time. The ancient Romans, the ancient Greeks, the ancient Japanese, medieval times, even the cavemen wrote this as, on the cave walls as cave drawings. The Egyptians, yes, the Egyptians wrote this down as hieroglyphics. This is a timeless clue, and it's really something that is mind-blowing, guys. This right here, you may be wondering, what does it say? What does it say? It says, stay trippy. Stay trippy. Not exactly sure what it means, guys. So here we go. Let's try to get full speed. There's the ramp. Alright, so the road does travel perfectly. There's that dead body there, but no big deal. Wow, we might be able to pull this off, guys. Look at this. This is a freaking straightaway. We have plenty of room to get max speed. Wow. Okay, guys, and sure enough, I didn't realize how important of a road this is. This is the same road, whoa, that travels down the main street here. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Alright, guys, let's do it. Shout out to V-Dog, Trippy Delirious, Christopher Moonier, Wade Peterson. Appreciate you guys laughing. Drew Peacock. Oh, come on. Here we go, guys. Let's do it. Full speed ahead, 88 miles per hour. We're going to have to use our special ability to get us through. Coming through. Here we go. Oh, no. Okay. There it is, guys. We're going to hit it. Oh, we're going to hit these people, too. Coming through. Like a boss. What? Damn. That was nuts. I mean, we crashed, but it was nuts. Anything around here? Even though it's kind of cool, guys, I don't really see anything. Like, maybe you travel through time, right? And this house is suddenly built. You travel through the future. Dude, I really want to go inside this house right here. Look at this stairwell. That is dope. I really want your house. I want your house, bro. Can I buy it? Can we get into your house? Because it looks pretty cool. Nope. Franklin, I didn't want you to do that. Here we go. Ugh, come on, Franklin. Stop falling down. Chug life. Do you think middle of the yin-yang symbol is a parking spot for the space docker? Possibly. Definitely a good thought there. I'll look into that. That's interesting. I mean, that's something that stands out to me, is those two spots in the middle of the space docker. Or not the space docker, but the yin-yang. So definitely a possibility of linking it up. Man, so the trail does not go over. I was hoping that would go through to the staircase. Get away from us. I'm just admiring your staircase. I want in there. I want to climb your stairs. If I ever get rich, guys, if maybe you guys can donate, maybe like $100 each, so I can be rich and make the trippy pad like a castle to where all of us can, maybe live together or something like that. But I want a staircase just like that. That's so epic. I don't care what the rest of the house looks like, as long as I have a cool ass staircase. Let's reload it, guys. We shall grab the cargo bob one last time. I inspected this house on the PS3. Not much going on other than some nice interior. Yeah, that's what I was thinking myself. It's too bad, because it looks pretty cool. So, the weekend has arrived, guys. Once again, I really hope all of you guys have some pretty cool things planned for the weekend. Should be a good one. Probably will have another live stream for you guys late night tomorrow night. I know I try to give you guys Saturday night live streams, so hopefully you guys can make that. Definitely appreciate all of you guys chilling here on a Friday night, Black Friday. Let me know if you got anything good. I need to go grocery shop, or not grocery, I need to go Christmas shopping for my family. So it's about that time of the year. Let's go ahead and fly high into the sky with the Space Docker and the Cargo Bob. We have one more location to go to. Realistic. Why do people always think the Space Docker has to be used? That's actually a really good comment, because it leads into something that I wanted to get into here to finish out the stream. And that is, you have to collect these 50 spaceship parts. They're very well hidden, and it's not fun to go all around San Andreas to all other corners of the map here to find the hidden spaceship parts. It's one of those things that's pretty much impossible. If you cannot locate all of the spaceship parts, you basically need a map to do it. You're not going to be able to find it yourself, is the bottom line. So it's something that Rockstar designed for you to probably have to look online to get everything. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass. And then when you find them all you do is you get the Space Docker. And there's lots of clues to the Space Docker being this game's version of the DeLorean, letting you travel through time. But as for right now, it does absolutely nothing. So why do you have to do so much to unlock it, only for it to have nothing special about it whatsoever? That's definitely the interesting component, because Rockstar, they usually give you good stuff to unlock. Like, if you do this, you get the helicopter with chain guns on the side. Not you unlock some shitty buggy that really doesn't do much of anything. Nice. Appreciate the comments, guys. So when it comes to the Space Docker, there is something interesting about it, though. What if it is not exactly what was intended from Omega? Because Omega gives it to you, and what you're doing is you're collecting all of the spaceship parts for Omega. But the Space Docker is not what he was building using the spaceship parts. Keep that in mind, guys. What he was building was either the UFO or something different altogether, but we know it was not the Space Docker. So is the Space Docker some sort of, I don't know, a distraction of some kind? Maybe there's something else entirely. But what we do know is that Omega says, the last thing he says to us, the final thing that we hear from him in the game is, "I will see you on the other side." My guess that probably has something to do with traveling through time, and the other side is somewhere in time. Shout out to Corbin Drake. Ultra Gaming 239. Jetpack is in CJ's house. That's right, we do need to go to Grove Street, guys. Getting top speed here. So this is what top speed looks like. I think it shows you that we were not getting top speed on the dirt track, but the airport would be way too easy. I think everybody would know to come to the airport to go 88 miles per hour. Politics Today saying maybe Omega combines all the spaceship parts to provide power for the UFO. Once again, a little bit challenging reading the comments because there's so many of them right now. But yeah, definitely an interesting thought there, because we're just not positive what's going on with those spaceship parts. We collect these scattered spaceship parts, which are obviously high technology, but we don't unlock anything with high technology. We don't unlock a jetpack or a UFO. We unlock this POS. And that, my friends, is why we think there's still something more to it. Because as of right now, as it stands, Rockstar is being a troll with the Space Stalker. I know there's that question, is Rockstar just trolling everyone? And with the mural, I think we all believe that there's something more to it. There's still a way to solve it, so to speak. But when it comes to the Space Stalker, at least for now, yes, it is a troll. Because we have to do the hardest mission in the game, collecting all 50 parts to unlock it. Keep it open for me. Alright guys, speaking of traveling through time, let's head over to Grove Street. Got one last thing to do here on the live stream. Shout out to Realistic, Corbin Drake, Lieutenant Chief saying CJ isn't in the game. Now, guys, believe it or not, CJ, Big Smoke, and Ryder are in the game. There is an Easter egg. Maybe they're just lookalikes, but there is an Easter egg where all three of them will be driving a bike through that section of Los Santos. Maybe we'll see him now. I have seen him in the game. I thought it was actually fake, because you know how so many people post fake Easter eggs? So when I saw that, I was like, man, that's probably fake. Sure enough, though, I did see it in game, so I can confirm that you have CJ and company riding a bike right down this street. But I don't think it happens after you're done with the game. I think it only happens while you're completing everything. Maybe that's proof that, you know, you need to be doing stuff while completing the game rather than once you get 100%. That's a big debate right now. Here we are at the legendary Grove Street Circle. Unfortunately, guys, it looks a lot different. There are no two-story buildings, so right off the bat, that's the thing that shows you, like, what the hell? CJ's house would be, let's see, right here, so CJ's house would be this one right here. This would be CJ's house. And it's crazy because you do come here. Oh, what the hell? Damn, I didn't do anything, guys. What the hell? I was simply checking out CJ's house. So you do come there for a mission. Now that I think about it, and that mission doesn't really seem like much. I'm going to replay that mission, guys, because I think there's still something to that. Naquion Benjamin. I know Smokey. Nice. Gotta love Big Smoke. I'll take a number 9. Number 9 with pickles. Number 9 with a Coke. Number 9 hold the cheese. A number 75. Number 75 with all the sauces. A number 9 plus a number 75. I mean, that was an unforgettable character for sure. Bryce Vetter. Appreciate you guys joining up. So once again, I really hope all of you guys have a great weekend. Definitely stay tuned here at Trippy Commentaries. I'll make sure to have a couple special events over the weekend for you guys, or at least one. I do have a busy Sunday planned, so look out tomorrow as I'll try to chill with you guys. In fact, I'll probably be on Twitch. I'll probably put out a tweet saying that I'm going to be live streaming on Twitch. So definitely make sure to follow me on Twitter so you guys see that. Because, yeah, definitely would like for you guys to join up. I'll try to maybe post up a message here on YouTube as well. Hopefully all of you guys are having a great Black Friday. For all of you who are in a different country, you might not know what the hell Black Friday is. Well, you probably heard of our Thanksgiving, which we celebrated yesterday, a holiday where we all gather around and feast on turkey. Well, immediately following that feast, you have many people that go directly to the department stores to go shopping because these places have huge Black Friday sales. I don't know, sometimes it seems like they just raise the price on the Black Friday sale. So, who knows. I'm probably going to go online to see if there's some deals. I was going to go Christmas shopping or whatever for the family on Black Friday, but we'll see. I'm not even sure if that is really the cheaper way to go. But I hope all you guys have a great weekend. Benjamin Eloy, Jason Phillipson, Z. Nice name, Z. I like that. Just simply Z. Oh, what is this, guys? Trippy X Ultimate? Are you kidding me? Trippy X Ultimate. Amazing name, Trippy X. That is simply badass. Look at this logo for the Bill Gelko. It looks very similar to the amulet that Michael wears from the Epsilon. Yeah, Chug Life saying, hope I had a good Thanksgiving. Oh no, our red car is stuck. Damn you, red car, you're worthless. We're gonna blow you up. Useless car. Let's go ahead and check on Trevor here. Let's see what he's up to. Trevor, what's going on? Shout out to T. Incy, Shania Lewis, Red River Tuga, Cranbox the Great. Really appreciate the comments. Glad you guys enjoyed the stream. What the hell are you doing, Trevor? Wow. Partying here at this house. Trevor, looks like you had a rough night. I hope you guys have a great weekend once again. Stay tuned here to Trippy Commentaries. Hit me up on Twitter. Definitely watch out for Trippy D as well, because I know he has a live stream planned. So if you guys want some more live stream love, definitely subscribe to Trippy Delirious. And obviously join us in the Discord as well. I'm about to officially join up with the Trippy Discord. Really looking forward to seeing what that's all about and talking about a few things that I have in mind with you guys. Drew Peacock, have a great weekend, my friend. Neo Campbell, Ultra Gaming. Matt Willis, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, Matt. I hope you have a good weekend. Guys, have a good night. I don't know what else to say. I think, as you guys know, there's only one more thing to say. Have a good one, guys. And more importantly, as always, make sure to stay trippy, my friends.